Hey everyone, this is Wednesday night and I do have a haul video for y'all. I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought some stuff and I got two TEMU packages. Most of one is stuff I got for Christmas gifts. The other one is almost all molds, but I'm going to show you everything. But I wanted to come on and say hey, and for all of y'all that have never been here before, my name is Beth and I am so happy that you're here. And for everyone that has been here many times before, thank you so much for coming back. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm going to turn this around. Woo! And this is everything we're going to be going over. There's two TEMU packages in here. And then there's that stuff. And so I'm going to bring y'all over here and hopefully get this. Uh-oh, where is the little thing gone? Okay, this is weird. I can't tell where it's at. Okay, well, that works. And excuse my sniffling. I'm trying not to do that, but okay, I got these. I got two of these. I'm not going to use it for that, but I do have an idea, and I don't know if we'll get to this tonight or not, but I got two of those. Then I got two of these just regular square boxes. And then I got one pack of two wooden dowels. And then I got this. And they call that a paint shield. I think most people use this for to put up against trim so you can paint. It's also a good way of making a straight edge. There's a lot of purposes for this. For $1.25 I picked this up. But I basically got it because there's a little edge to it. And I can go whoop and get all the mixed mold and stuff that I get on my counter. I'm basically going to use this as a scraper. And I bought one pack of the smaller ones. It's just like that, only they're smaller. And I got this, yes, another scraper. And I got this, yes, another scraper. This one takes the razor blades. I got two glass dropper bottles. I got one microfiber cloth. I am going to cut this because it's quite big. So I have several. And this is for me to remember yesterday on my last video. It was yesterday, actually. It was late last night. It's not as late tonight. And I was wanting to polish the rub and buff that I put on the aisle. And all I had was a paper towel. Well, that was fresh enough in my mind that when I went to the Dollar Tree today, I thought, oh, I need to get a microfiber cloth. And I did. And I'm probably going to cut it. Sorry, I hit the light, which made everything shake. I'm probably going to cut it in half and then across where I will get four cloths. And I can use one for wax and one for polishing. One maybe for cleaning. I don't know. But it gives me four for $1.25. So that's what I'm going to use for those. And then the last thing, and we're probably going to do this tonight. I did not need these. I have all sorts of jewelry molds, more than I'll probably ever use. But I bought these because I wanted you to know that for $1.25, these are all different, but for $1.25, you can go and buy molds to make earrings with. Now you can use resin, you can use the 10-minute cure polyurethane resin, you can use the epoxy resin, you can use UV resin, you can also use clay in this, you could use liquid Sculpey, which is a polymer, but it's liquid. You could use the combination of both liquid Sculpey and polymer. There's a lot of things. I do not think mix to mold would work, and that is just my personal experience. It will not hold up on something this small and that thin. You know, and if you want to try it for yourself, go right ahead. That's how I figured it out. But, and we'll probably be doing this with UV resin. I want to show you how quick and simple it is to make a pair of earrings. You probably have UV resin already. You run in the Dollar Tree. You get just a pack of these, and you start creating, and you can start making your own earrings. It's very simple. And you can make every holiday earring with just this basic mold. Just this simple little mold. You would be covered for every holiday. Okay. And let me set this over here out of the way to go over what I got from TEMU. And I think we're going to go with this one first. I don't know which one has the molds in it. Let me see. I'm going to wait. I'm going to keep the molds for last. So let's open this. I'm going to open it. Of course, I always open it on the video. Okay, that is not... Okay, that's not the mold. So we can do this. This is Christmas gifts. And I know my granddaughters and stuff are sick, so I know they won't see this. And bless their hearts, I hope they get better quickly, because they all have it now. My poor son has 4 children, 3 girls and 1 boy. Stair-stepped from 3 years old to 5 years old to 13 years old to 15 years old. And then his wife also has, they all have the flu. The last time I talked to Ben, he did not have it, and I hope it stays that way. So there's somebody there that can take care of them. I have offered to help. I have offered to go over there. He won't let me do that, but I would in a heartbeat. I'd carry a mask. I know, you know, but I'm praying that they get over it very quickly. The first thing I got is, some of y'all probably know this if you've been watching me long enough. My daughter Ashley, she's actually been on here a couple of times. More so when I first started. She helped me with my live shows. But she's a writer. Now, she is a very talented writer. And she always keeps a journal and a sketchbook. And I've bought her one, I think, every Christmas. And they're always sort of on this type. And I got this one because and I'm going to read this to you because I love what it says. It says, "To my daughter, I wish you the strength to face challenges with confidence. Along with the wisdom, I wish you adventure on your journey. And may you always stop to help someone along the way. Listen to your heart and take risk carefully. Remember how much you're loved. I am so proud of you. Love, Mom." I couldn't have said that any better. So I did get this for her. I don't really want to open it up because it is sealed and it is a gift. Let me pull it up on my phone and see if it doesn't show the inside. And this will take me a minute. Okay, that is it. Okay, it does. So there's blank pages lined, and then there's also like sketch pages that are not. And see, you've got the writing ones, and then you've got the ones, and it will hold something, I guess, in there. Yeah, it doesn't really say too much about it, but that is it. That's the first item. Now I got one for my granddaughter, Cor Ann, too. It says, to my granddaughter, never forget how much I love you. As you grow older, you will face many challenges in life. Just do your best. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. Oh, and I so believe this. It's about learning to dance in the rain. And yes, ma'am, I most definitely have danced in the rain, and it was glorious. And if you have never, I would suggest you try it. Every day may not be good, but find something good in every day. Laugh, love, live. Follow your dreams, believe in yourself, and remember to be awesome. I'll always be with you. I absolutely love this. And just like the one to my daughter, I couldn't have said it any better. So, and it's on the same format. See, it's the same inside. And so I got that from my granddaughter, Cor Ann. And I got this for me. Don't we all love paying bills? No, none of us enjoy paying bills. I don't think so. Maybe there are a few out there that enjoy paying bills. I am not one of them. But I did get a new one. I have one of these. I have one of these for every year. And, of course, this is December, so I needed to get a new one. And this is the one that I got. And it's just basically, it's a tracker. It lets you put down the bill, the due date. Really? Due date? Due date. And what I do every month is I write down what the bills are. And then when and how much they are. And then when I go in and pay it, I put it there. And then I click paid. And I can glance at this very quickly. And it's just pages after pages after pages. And that's all it is. But you can make little notes down here. It was very sufficient for my needs. And so I got this. I could have probably made this myself, but I only paid $2.95, and I could not have made it for that cheap. So, okay. One pair is for me. One pair is for Debbie. She wanted fingerless gloves. I am not going to give these to her right now. She's going to have to wait till Christmas. I get to wear mine now, though. And I do love these because it keeps my hands warm. And I do have, where is the opening? for the thumb. Okay, wrong. Okay. And I like these because you can keep them there if you want to. See how my little finger almost gets hidden. Or you can pull them up so they're like that. But it covers so much of your arm too, which I really, really like. And when it's real cold, I'll do this. I can still, you know, keep my hands like that. And if I needed to, I most definitely can, yeah, pull them all out. But I love these gloves. And I liked the color, and I liked the fact that they had a little heart on them. And that's a gift for Debbie. Oh, and these more t-shirts. I probably should have done this upstairs so you could see them better, but I'll try to lay them out. I've got autofocus on because I noticed the one I did last night, all you saw was my head part of the time, and so I thought I'd try autofocus because it's supposed to keep it in focus, and it goes in and out, in and out. So we'll see if that works. This is the one I got for Max. Remember, I got one, but this is smaller. This is size 38. And a guy. Yeah, I hit the light. And it says, every now and then I leave my room. So here I am. Enjoy my presence for a limited time. I absolutely love that. He is going to love this too. And it is so Max. I mean, just that is him. The viewer that actually got to see my grandson out the other day at Publix, she did not realize how rare that is. He hardly ever goes anywhere with me. And I was so happy, I was thrilled actually, that he decided to go with me that day. This is a gift for Debbie too. She doesn't ever watch these, so I don't have to worry about it. What size did I get? I got a 1X. It's probably going to swallow her whole. Oh, it is. It's going to swallow her whole, but that's okay. It just says, this is my too tired to function sweatshirt. I had to get this for her. She says that all the time. I'm just too tired to function. So, and it's just a gray, but it feels really good on the inside. And it's not real heavy, but it's heavy enough. I am going to make Ashley a set of coasters, and you'll see me do it. I'll do it on video. Touch my coffee, I'll slap you so hard even Google won't be able to find you. And now when I get up in the morning, I do a lot of things before I ever have my coffee. And when I make my coffee, it's when I know I have a few minutes to sit down and actually enjoy my coffee. I love the taste of coffee the way that I make it. It's not something that I just drink down real fast just to get the caffeine. That's not me. It never has been me. When I drink or I eat, it's because I thoroughly enjoy it. And yes, I'm probably what you call a foodie. Always have been. I eat what I enjoy eating. I don't eat just to be eating. That's just who I am. And the same thing with coffee. Ashley, on the other hand, she has to have her caffeine. And boy, everybody knows you don't talk to her until she does. Hence the touch my coffee and I will slap you so hard, even Google won't be able to find you. I had to get that, and I'm going to make her a coaster set. I love that. And I have to hurry up and do that because Christmas is not that far away, is it? It's what, 15 days away now? This is the 10th. Yeah, 15 days. 2 weeks. Which one is this? Okay, this is another pair of I'm Gaming Do Not Disturb Me socks. I don't remember if these are for Max or for John or for Ben. I got all 3 of them a pair of the same thing because they all game. I got some black and some gray. Now this is a shirt. Oh, he's going to like this. I thought I got an extra large. Okay, maybe not. I got this for John. And I hope it's corduroy. Oh, it is. Okay. It's a what I call color block. And, oh, it is. Okay. And this autofocus, I think, is cool. Because I don't know if you're paying attention, but yes, it is making sure everything's in focus. Oh, this is so cool. And see, it's even got the patches on the sleeve. And John will love this. Is it old school? Well, yes, it is most definitely sort of an old school look. But John is an old soul. So, you know, he loves this kind of... He can sing every 50s rock and roll song right along with me. Now, my daughter can too, because she grew up hearing it, you know. But a lot of kids their age, and yeah, I call them kids because to me they are kids. A lot of young people their age. And they're in their mid-30s, okay? But they don't know the old songs. Ashley adored Elvis Presley. Oh, she did. And it was not a normal thing. And she loved watching Elvis Presley movies, which I still love watching Elvis Presley movies. And I still love watching Bambi. And I still love watching the classical Disney. When we were growing up, on Sundays, they had The Wonderful World Disney that would come on. And I loved watching that. I was excited sitting there on the floor in front of the TV waiting for that to come on and seeing Cinderella's castle in the background and seeing Tinkerbell, you know, float around before the movie started. It was wonderful. And so she was raised with a mom that, you know, I was just an old-fashioned mom. It was funny, even when I got older. When I say older, you know, 30 and 40. Everybody I knew and anybody that I met always said that I was like Betty Crocker. I have never, ever in my life thought of myself as Betty Crocker. But it seems like most people, that's evidently the vibe I give out. I don't know. And yes, I've loved to cook all my life. And yes, I've been a homemaker for ever since I was 18 years old. And yes, we've always had children in our home. But I think of, I guess, Betty Crocker and a different, I don't know. I don't even know how I got started on this story. Oh, yeah, I went down the rabbit hole, y'all. Okay. What is that? Oh, wow, that is T9E. That's okay. To my granddaughter, never forget that I love you. You may have outgrown my lap, but you will never outgrow my heart. Always remember, be bold enough to use your voice, brave enough to listen to your heart, and strong enough to live the life you've always imagined. I can't promise to be here for the rest of your life, but I can promise to love you for the rest of mine. I would just stick that in with her journal. But that is a little tiny. I thought it was bigger. And you know, I bought these for a specific project. But it was almost a month ago when I ordered this, and I don't, for the life of me. I looked the other day when I was looking at the order, and I thought, why did I order these pegs? And I had a reason for doing so, because I had a project in mind, but now I don't have a clue. And what I should have done is bought me a journal to start writing down all my ideas when I get them, because my mind never stops. And all these ideas start popping through my head, but then I forget what they are. So I need to start writing them down as they pop in my head and just start keeping an idea journal. They're really cool. And I can go ahead and open them so you can see outside the package. They're metal. I got the black ones because I knew I'd probably be putting some rub and buff or something over it. And they're not heavy, which I like, because I don't want to add weight to the project. And I really like these. Cool. And I'm going to throw the package away. And y'all, I'm going to tell you where I'm putting these screws. But if I can't find them later, I can ask y'all where I put them. I'm being real serious here too. These screws, I'm putting over here. I don't know if you can see. But to the right of the camera, I have this little blue silicone thing sitting here. And I have miscellaneous stuff where I'm not quite sure where to put it. And there, it's in here. So that's where those screws that go to this. They are in the little silicone thing. Oh, you see that? I did not do that. Oh, that is wonderful. Autofocus is a wonderful thing. You don't have to play with that. How did I get that to happen? How did that happen? Oh, there it goes. Oh, yeah. See, I'm not doing this, y'all. The camera's doing it by this. Oh, my. Okay. Anyway, the screws are over there in that blue silicone. So if I forget and I ask you, y'all remember where I put those screws, okay? Okay, that is bag one down. Oh, I can't throw the bag away because I got to get this stuff upstairs so I can get it wrapped. Did that come in a... That did. That came in a... yeah. Let me put that down back in the bags. She's not going to care if it's folded up perfectly. And she's not going to care that I took it out to show y'all either. And that's Max's. Okay. And those are gifts. And that is a gift. Okay. And I need to set this over here. And not forget to come down here. Well, not to forget to take it upstairs. That's what I don't need to forget. Okay, and then this should be all mold, if I'm remembering right. Oh no, there's a few little pieces of jewelry I think I got for gifts too. I think. Okay, little bitty. Oh, these are little bitty, little bitty. Oh, and I know that I looked at the sizes. Oh, but this is cute. It's a little bitty teapot that looks like a house. And yes, I wish this was bigger. But I can still use it. Okay. That's the first mold. Oh, these are cool. Okay. And yes, I'm already thinking about Easter, y'all. And springtime. Oh, and I love that. Oh, I do. It's an egg with birds and floral in it. Oh, that is pretty. Okay. And this is the floral egg. And I like this one too. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, I do like those. Okay. And what is this? Is this the little bear? Oh. Okay. It's just a simple little bear, but I thought, oh, you could do this so many different ways. And see the little bitty heart? Oh, great for Valentine's. And you could do this with epoxy resin. You could do this with mixed mold. You could do this. You could even, well, I don't know why you would do this with UV resin because it is so, that's a lot of UV resin. But you could use the polyurethane resin with it too. Oh, and this is the Easter egg. No, it's like an Easter egg bunny. Uh-oh. The bag fell over. Look. See, it's like almost an egg with bunny ears. So many different things you could do with that. And again, mixed mold, ceramic resin, epoxy resin, 2-minute cure polyurethane resin. Lots and lots of different mediums. Oh, there is. Oh, is this the one I'm reading? Are these Ashley's? Oh, you can't see them. I'm just going to open it up so you can see the others. Yes. I'm reading. Yeah, those are Ashley's. Do not disturb. I'm reading. Yep, I got those for her. Okay, I'm going to stick those over in this bag. Oh, another little bitty one. But I thought this would be cute for Valentine's Day. Those are little owls. Oh, this is the bunny ear dish. Oh, you could do this so many different ways. Oh, this could be adorable. Look at that. Bunny ear pot. Oh, that would be so cute. So cute. We may be pouring some epoxy. Oh, this is sort of, that's sort of iffy right there. I'm not sure what this is until I get it out. This is a bird. That is a bird. You can see the indentation for the wing. Just a very simple bird. I thought I got two sides. I thought I got the large and the small. Oh, I did. Okay. This is just like a home decor accent piece. You could do it solid. You could do it all white and just use an accent color on the wings. Yeah, it's whatever your imagination allows you to come up with. It's just a basic bird figure, which would be a perfect home accent in any room of the house. So anybody would love to have that, I would think. Okay, and this I think is the dove. Is this the dove? It does not say, but I think this is a dove. You can make it into any bird you want, I guess, depending on how you colored it. Oh, this I think would be cool. Look at that. That's a seashell, but it looks like it has a little house. You see that? With ocean waves. Oh, that would be fun to do right there. That would be a lot of fun to do. I don't know what those are supposed to be, though. I'd have to pour it once to be able to know exactly how to do it. Oh, this is adorable. This is the turtles. Look at that. Look how cute those are. Oh my. Oh yeah. That is, oh. You can't get much cuter than that. Okay. Well, okay, I don't remember this one. I think maybe they sent me the wrong thing. Either that or... Because I don't remember this. Nope. I do not remember this, but it'd be perfect for Valentine's Day. It looks like a little heart. I can't figure out what that is, though. Floral. That's sort of floral with a bird. And then the roses. I'm not sure about that one. Oh, I like this one too. But all these are a little bit smaller than I thought they were. But that's okay. It's a bird cage with a bird and flowers. These would be really cute with jars and stuff like that too. As accent pieces. Is that the last thing? Yes, last thing. Let's see what this is. Oop. This is 2 cardinals. Wow. See how close together that is? Even as thin as the polyurethane resin. Ooh-wee. I'm not sure about this. Good thing is you can still get the bird, you can still get the leaves, even if you can't get that part, because, well, I'll tell you what, even, is that even connected? I don't even think that's connected, but by that one little thing, that is not going to, but we can still do the cardinals. We're going to pour this, because I most definitely want to see, we're going to pour that one too, because I want to see. See, that's the problem. I want to see what, yeah, all of them. But I don't want to have to pour every one of these, because, oh my word. But you know I'm going to, right? You know I'm going to pour all these small ones. I am. I'm going to pour all the small ones. The bigger ones, I'll do on my next video. And that means we're probably not going to do this video either. For the earrings. And I'm trying to decide, but most of y'all love to at least be able to see the molds poured. So this is what I'm going to do tonight. I am going to pour these tonight because this is part of the TEMU haul. And even though I got these at the Dollar Tree, I will do the video on these tomorrow with UV resin because that does not take me long. I can get the earring findings out here. I can get it all set up. I can have different fillers and different micas, and I can just show you the how it works and little different washi tape and pet stickers, and to show you different holidays and stuff. So this will be the next video. Yeah, I'm putting myself on yeah. Okay, well, I'm telling myself this as I'm telling y'all this. My next video will be on the UV resin earrings for several different holidays, and I'll include some Christmas earrings and some Valentine's earrings and some spring earrings and some Easter earrings when I'm showing you how easy and simple this is. Alrighty, next video. This video right here is going to be me pouring, not these, because this is, I want to do epoxy in these for the first time. If I have some left over, we'll do this. But those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I want to do an epoxy resin, so that will be another video. And can you see all that? I think I need to bring it up, so let's see if I can. Let's see if I can do this. And I almost bought a desk mat, and I now wished I had of, because it would have showed. It was like a teal color blue, and oh, so that's my favorite color. Y'all know that if you've been watching me long enough. And it wouldn't be this ugly thing that I've used over and over again. But I am going to try to clean this, and I am bringing it up because, yeah, this is autofocus, and okay. And I am going to put a paper towel down. On each side. Okay. There we go. And I gotta make sure I don't put it right there, because that's where the line is, and it will be uneven. Okay, and y'all can see that, right? Okay, now I'm going to get some gloves on. And we are going to mix a little at a time. I'd rather mix a little at a time and not worry what I'm going to mix it with. Wish I had about half that size cup. But I don't have one big enough. Oh, I don't know. Ooh. Maybe this would work. Let's see if that cup would work with those two. But let me get some gloves on. Okay. I am going to wear my respirator tonight. That is my respirator. Yes, I am checking to make sure there's no bugs that's gotten underneath that fold. I mean, if you think about it, you know, it's a perfect hiding spot. Well, I think so anyway. Okay. Now, I got a bun on top of my head, so this is not real easy when you got your hair on top of your head. Ow. Okay. And I'm going to sound muffled, and I apologize for that in advance. But PPE, yes, I've got it away from my face. PPE is very, very important, y'all. You need to take it seriously. Okay. This is what I'm using, the Let's Resin polyurethane resin. It has a 10-minute cure time. Well, they say 10 minutes. Sometimes it's a little bit longer. Because it has a lot to do with the humidity and the temperature where you're doing this at. Once again, I'm going to try really hard not to make a major mess. Now, I'm going to see if it all fits in here. It would be nice. Woo, and it does. Barely, but it does. Let's see if I can get it stirred up this way without making a mess. Ooh, that's, Nope. I don't feel comfortable stirring it up. Okay. See, I don't know why it does this. Nope. Yeah, I'm getting it off now. Oh, that's getting thick already. Okay. Now I try not to make a mess. At least I have a paper towel. Okay. I don't think we're going to need as much, so I'm going to do about half, I think, of what I did. Let's see if that doesn't work. Oh, too much. Okay, that way I can do the mixing in there. Okay, we got all those poured. So, I don't think I need to keep my mask on now. Oh, wait. And yes, if I'm going to be honest, it's actually a pain in the patootie to put that respirator on. But boy, do I feel so much better knowing that I did when I do it. And I left it on here because sometimes it's really cool for you to watch it, you know, and I don't fast forward, I don't do the time lapse, but I leave it up so you can actually see it changing as it naturally changes in the actual time, not fast forwarded. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that was that was my sound effect for fast forwarding. It's been a long day, y'all. I have no excuse. Okay. I'm looking to see what I have underneath here. I have Christmas cookie cutters. Evidently, I was planning on doing clay with these on a video, and I forgot. Oh yeah, there's a gingerbread house, there's a snowman. I'm telling y'all, there's just not enough hours in the day. I was talking to my sister today, and she called me. We hadn't talked to each other in quite a while, and I told her, I said, you know what? I said, there's just not enough time in the day. And she said, boy, she said, you are so right. She said, if you ever discover a way of getting more time in a day, you let me know. And I thought to myself, everyone would love that secret. Okay, I'm debating on whether I should just bring you back, and I think I'm going to. It's almost white. See the blob? Yeah, see, I'm touching it with my bare hands. That is done. But this is not. Well, that is, yes. But that is not, that is not, that is not. And don't ask me why some cure faster than others. Oh, and I missed a spot right there. And that's okay. I'm okay if I miss a spot or if I get glumps or bumps on my first pour, because basically what I'm doing here is I buy the 10-minute cure polyurethane resin. Yes, I could probably be buying something a lot less expensive to show you molds. I could be using clay. But the problem with that is a lot of you don't use clay. So I use the resin that cures quick enough where I can do this, where I can show you what the molds are going to look like before you buy them in real live video. So you're not looking at a picture on a screen, and so there's no second guessing. That is the reason why I do this. And it helps me too, because after seeing them poured, I'll know if I want to dust them or paint them with markers or use acrylic paints or use enamel paints or whatever you use in the mold prior to pouring. I'll know where the design is after doing this. And hopefully all of y'all will too. And you don't have to pour it once to find that info. You can come to my videos and you can say, oh yeah. And that's the main reason why I do this. And so, and you want to know, see these little bubbles right here? You see those? A lot of people ask, well, why do I get bubbles on the back? This right here was poured too warm and too quick. And when you see bubbles on that, that means that it's already starting to set up and the bubbles can't rise and pop on their own. That is why you're getting bubbles on the back. You're pouring it way too warm. You need to pour it quicker. And hopefully you're not pouring this many at one time. I could even gone with smaller batches and poured 2 at a time, which would be better if I was really wanting to do something with these pieces. I would have only poured 2 at a time. Small little batches is the key secret to polyurethane resin because it does heat up so fast. So if you're getting these little bubbles, that is why. You're pouring it too warm and it's already in the curing process and it cannot release the air bubbles. See, and that one's almost the same. Not quite as bad. And I didn't bother fooling with these because I can tell you right now, that is a part of the mold I will never use. Now, I might pour these berries to use in something by themselves. And see, I missed a piece right there too. It did not get in right there. But that is the one that had already started turning hard on me. That is not done yet. You can tell by the color. The same thing with this. And the same thing with the dove. It looks white right here, but it's very thin and not cured on the edges. And you see how sticky that is? It's better to take it out when it's really, really hard, unless you know that you're going to have to cut some of it off. And if you over pour, you want to get that off before it turns rock hard. It's a lot easier. A lot easier. And so, see, like on this right here, I know that there's going to be a bunch. And I'll go ahead and show you because this is, I'm going to love this mold right here. Oh my word, I'm going to love this mold. I can tell you right now. Now you see how flimsy that is? I can bend the edges, which means I could actually put this on something if I wanted to. But this would be lovely for Easter. And I don't mind if there's a little ridge. The little ridge I can take off. But I want you to see that because that is stunning. And no, we're not going to color or do that. It's not the purpose of this video. When I do a haul video, I try to pour them so you can actually see the mold once it's been poured. Oh, and that is so, so pretty. That really, really is pretty. All that floral. I'm going to set this on the silicone because it's still soft. And until it totally dries, it can stick. Okay, I know this one is, I can take this one out. And it's still soft, it's still bendy. Oh yeah, I'm going to love this one too. Oh my. I don't know why, but the song from Outlander. Have y'all ever watched Outlander? Oh, I used to watch it all the time. It keeps going in my head for some reason. I do not know why, but I love the song. I love the theme song to that. This is this is just so detailed and so precious, and it reminds me so much of spring. That shows you. Oh, so far so good. Woohoo! I'm happy with both of these. Okay, I don't think there's another one totally dry. See, I did that. One of the first ones. Is this totally? Let's try this one. Let's see if I can get... Okay, I can. What you see? See, it's coming off the mold fairly easy too. Okay, this is the one. Well, it's still. I don't know. I can't get it released. Okay. This is the one I wasn't sure about, but I said would be really cool for Valentine's. Very, very detailed, whatever it is. Okay. Oh, and it is. This is one you do not want to over pour. And I did over pour this. So I know not to put as much resin in it next time, but it's still real bendy. Really, really bendy. And if I'm not careful, I'm going to lose that. Which is okay, because now see, you could actually just use this part of the mold. Or you could just use this part of the mold. And I think what I'm going to do right now, I am going to cut it off because it's wanting to bend right there to show you. Because that way, this part of the mold can be used all the time. It's just a bird with floral. And that can be used all the time. And then you have this piece, which is quite pretty. And I wish I could get... most of the over pour. And next time I know to be really careful with this and to pour it to where I think it's not tall enough, and then it should be perfect. When I don't think I put enough in with this, it tends to always be almost perfect. And when I think I've got it perfect, it's always over poured. Now I can't sing that song or they'll get me for copyright. Maybe not. They'll say, oh, she's not even close. She sounds horrible. There's no copyright there. Yeah. I have never claimed to be able to sing good. But I love music. Always have. My dad thought I sung really well. He put me on his radio show when I was 9 years old. I probably did sound okay when I was 9. I actually sang in his band at Southtown Arena in Dyersburg, Tennessee. Oh my goodness, that was back in the late 60s. They used to have wrestling there too. Yep, I used to go to wrestling matches at the same place that my dad played in the band. I saw Jerry Lawler and Tojo Yamamoto and the Hillbillies and Jeff Jarrett before they were ever even famous. They came to Dyersburg, Tennessee out of Memphis, Tennessee, and I had every one of their names in my scrapbook signature, and they knew me by name. I was the little kid that always came and watched wrestling with my mom and my mom's dad, my grandfather. Oh, he got kicked out of there once. Oh my word. I was there with him one time, and oh, he got into wrestling so much. I mean, he really got into it. And there's this tag team, I think it was Hillbillies, long hair, and they had picked up a chair, and they were coming out acting like, of course, I knew that wrestling was, I'm not going to say fake, because it takes a lot of natural talent and a lot of skill and ability to do what they do. I appreciate that, but I do know that it is staged, and there's a certain amount of performance to it, and I've known that since a child. But my grandfather did not. And well, he knew, he just chose not to think of it that way. And they were coming up and going after, and I don't know who they were fighting against, but my grandfather did not like them. And he had this big old tall drink, and he took and threw that drink on those wrestlers, and about the time he was doing it, I hollered and I said, "Grandpa, no!" And he did it anyway, and they kicked him out of there, and of course I had to leave too. And he didn't come back for a year. Well, good thing, so he lived in Michigan. He was just down visiting, but he came back next year, and then of course they let him in when he came back. But that's a true story, yeah. I have a lot of good memories with both sets of my grandparents when I was a child. They both lived far away. One, my dad's parents lived in San Diego, California, and they would come down once a year about the time that the state fair was coming to Dyersburg. And we didn't live far from the fairgrounds. And we knew when they showed up, and they drove this camper. It was the old kind that had like a Toyota truck with a camper attached to it. And they always had Shasta sodas, and that was stuff that we didn't drink at home. And I can remember when they pulled up, I'd go in, I'd give them a big old hug, and first thing Grandma would do is to hand me a Shasta soda. We couldn't wait till they got there. But they always gave us money to go to the fair with. And then my other grandparents, they lived in Michigan. That's where my mom was from. And that's where we lived for the first 7 years of my life. And I actually went back and lived in Michigan as an adult. I love Michigan. That is a very, very pretty mold. And yes, there's little pieces that need to be cleaned off, but oh, that is pretty. Oh, so far I'm liking every mold that I have gotten, which y'all know that is a rarity. Okay, let's try this one. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, I love this one. Oh, oh, this is so dainty and fragile and almost lacy with the vines. Oh, I'm not going to poke all those out right now because it's still really soft. You know, I tell you I'm not going to do something and then I just keep doing it, don't I? Y'all are out there laughing at me, aren't you? That's okay. If I make somebody laugh in a day, I think I have succeeded in doing something worth doing. Because I think laughter is something we all need to do a little bit more of. Oh, I do like that mold. I really, really, really like that mold. Okay, y'all. So far, every one of them have been a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Where did that ever come from? I mean, that must be a southern thing because I never heard it until I came up here. No, down here. It's down south, up north. It must be a southern thing. But Dan still says it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, 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 oh. I knew this was going to be cute. Oh, and it is. I didn't over pour it much, which is good. There's little pieces, but look how stinking cute that is. There is nobody that can't think that is cute. Look at the expressions on those turtles' faces. They're sea turtles. Oh, that's incredible. That one is going to be so much fun to color, and you can do it so many different ways. Oh. Yep, I'm a happy, happy person. I got some incredibly cute, very detailed molds in this order. See, I did not do that one, so that is going to... Oh, this is a seashell. Oh, I hope it's as cool as I think it's going to be. What do y'all think? Do you think it's going to be? Oh, my. Yeah, I'm picking. Yeah, and that's from last night. I couldn't get that off my fingernail. Some of y'all wonder why I scrub my hands so much. It's because I'm constantly going to doctor's appointments and stuff, and I don't know. My mother instilled it in us kids about having dirty fingernails. She made me feel like it was a crime. She did it in a loving way, okay? That sounded horrible. Which way is it? Oh, it's this way. Can you see that? See that? It's like a house, an underwater house inside the hollow part of the shell. And yes, it's flat, but oh my word. Very, very detailed. Okay, let's get the part that is on the outside of the mold off first. That was pretty easy right there. Okay. This is the teapot. Oh, wow. Okay, you talk about fragile. Oh, my. Okay. Yeah, it's still soft enough for me to do this, so I'm gonna try to get this big piece out of here before it gets really hard. Because once it gets hard, and I think I've told you this already, it starts getting brittle, and you take a bigger chance of breaking the whole thing off. It's happened to me more than once. On camera, y'all have seen it as it's happened. I do that so it doesn't happen to you, hopefully. Now this is just, sometimes I don't want to use my X-Acto knife because it's too much. And if I can use my nail just to get the bit off, if it's really paper thin. And see, that is. And so is that, but trying to get my nail up in there. Have you ever been in the mood where you just so want to take a vacation? You just want to go somewhere new and experience something different? I would so love to be able to go, I think, to Maine or somewhere up there. I've never been there before. I've never been to the New England states. And I would love to go and explore them all. I just think that would be so awesome and gorgeous. I've wanted to go to the New England states. I used to dream about when I got, this is when I was young, moving to somewhere up there and opening up a B&B. True story. I've always wanted to go, and that is one place. The closest I've got is New York. And I love New York City. Oh, I do. Now, could I live there? No. There is no way I could live in New York City. Too fast-paced for me. I'd get run over there. But I absolutely love it. The history in that city and the design of the architectural, it's just breathtaking. It is. The brownstones and the, I mean, I'm not a gargoyle person, okay, but I mean, when I'm looking at buildings that I know that are hundreds of years old with that on there, it's just stunning. That's the only word I can come up with to describe it. And it's just loaded with history. And the Statue of Liberty. The first time I saw the Statue of Liberty, I mean, it made the hair stand up on my neck. It was just like, okay, wow. And then I envisioned all those people years and years ago that were coming over from, you know, and how brave they must have been to leave their homeland and come to an unknown country with their families to start all over again. I mean, how brave. How much courage does that take? A lot. Okay, this is just adorable. Look at that little bitty teapot with a house. I hope this is coming through. I hope y'all can see this. And I think this is supposed to be the steam coming up. The little vines. Oh, the detail is just, that's amazing. I know, it's little bitty. It's not big. Look, compare it to my hand. I don't have real big hands, but I don't have tiny hands either. But it gives you some kind of idea about the size. I gotta think of another song, because that song keeps playing in my head. I'll tell you what, if a company contacted me and said, well, we'll send you so-and-so if you want to do a review, you better believe I'd jump on the bandwagon real quick and do that. I love to travel, y'all. I always have. Never been able to do it much, but I absolutely love it when I do. We never were the family that got to do vacations or anything like that. I don't think we ever just took a vacation, to be quite honest with you. I don't think we ever did. I don't remember ever taking a vacation. I remember moving a lot as a child. We moved a lot, but I don't remember ever taking a family vacation. That's probably the reason why I love to travel so much. Okay, here we go. This is the one with the gob in the middle. The goob, the gobbly goob. I'm in a mood tonight, aren't I? That doesn't, oh, I like the cardinals. Ooh, I do. And I do this so you can see how I do this too. Everything I do so it gives you some kind of idea. You know, some of you may already know how to do that, and that is great, but there's some of you that have never been not been here, but done anything like this before, so it gives you some kind of idea of what to expect and maybe how you would like to do it. You need to do it however works best for you. We all have our different ways of doing it, and just because one person does it one way doesn't mean that's the only way or the only right way, because I can tell you right now, my way of doing something is not the only right way. There's too many different ways of doing. And you want to hear me sort of get a little taken back, is to have somebody say, there's only one way of doing it. There's only one right way. I have had people come to me and say, so-and-so said that their way was the only right way of doing it, and there was only one way. And if anybody said anything different, that they were wrong and they did not know what they were talking about. And boy, let me tell you, that didn't stand really well in my book. And I found out who that was that told this person that, and I let him know exactly what I thought. She did go back and apologize to that person too, which says a lot. You know, she could have just ignored me and just wrote me off as a wacky, crazy lady. That would have been okay too. So I did have to respect her for going back and apologizing to the lady. That said a lot to me about her too. So, and some days, you know, we all have bad days, and we all just, you know, act out in ways that we normally wouldn't. And I respect that too. But then there's people who just want to be mean all the time, and I can't get past that. I just can't do that. I have to steer clear of them. If that's what it is, I have to just remove myself from that. We all have bad days. It's part of life. But the way we choose to handle it, we can be negative all the time. And that's okay if that's what you choose, but just understand that there's going to be people who choose not to be a part of your life because of that. And I'm one of those people. I can handle a little bit of negativity, but after a while, it becomes overbearing to me, and I do remove myself from that. And you can tell how my knife is sliding in here. It's still soft enough to do this. Now, if I'd waited until this got totally cured, I wouldn't be able to be doing this right here. Because this stuff cures really, really, and that is a gorgeous mold. Even without the berries of cardinals, and I love cardinals. I have them all over my yard. Okay, we have one more left. Woo-wee. Okay, come on, Mr. Birdcage. You be good and nice. I'm talking to a mold now, y'all. Yeah. Oh, I have to tell you, I have to ask y'all, for all of y'all that have pets, okay, it doesn't matter what kind of pet you have, for all of y'all that have pets, do you not talk to your pet like you do a regular person, like they're a human? I talk to Buster that way, and I'm telling you, sometimes I think he knows English, because I can talk to him, and he understands it. Dan keeps saying there's no possible way, but anyway, I do talk to my pets just like I would talk to you or anybody else. And a lot of people find that, I don't know what you would call it. Dan laughs at me every time I do it. Look at the, oh my word, look at the detail on this thing. Oh goodness. Are you seeing this? This is almost like paper. Oh. Look how delicate. Wow. Oh my. I'm putting, oh, no, that's a little bit too. thick for me to put my hand right there. I grew up watching all the classic Christmas shows too, and I still watch them. The Bells of St. Mary, Christmas in, was it Christmas in Connecticut? That had Fred Astaire and, oh, why can I not think of his name? He played on a movie with, when he got older, with Olivia Newton-John. Why can't I think of his name? I can see him. He also played in Dancing in the Rain. Was it Dancing in the Rain? He's a famous dancer. Why in the world can I not? I can see him. Oh, this is just so detailed. This is amazing right here. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Okay, these are all stunning molds. Are they small? Yes, they're small, but oh, the detail. They are just so extremely detailed. And I am going to pull them all. I'm going to put them all up here in just 1 second. If I can get this off of here. Oh, this is a way to do it here. Because it just peels right up. Oh, yes. Oh, that's wet. Look at that. Okay. See, I learned a new way of pouring polyurethane. After all this time of pouring it, I now know the easiest way to clean it up is to put a paper towel down up underneath it. How about all these scrapers? And I think that's the easiest cleanup I've had from. Okay, and we're going to move this. Oh yeah, that I like. Anything that makes cleanup easier, I'm all about that. Okay. So, I'm going to pull them up here so you can see them. I am very, very, very pleased with all these. Very much so. Okay, in the comments below, please let me know what you thought about these molds. Let me know if you have any ideas, or if you have these molds already and what you've done with them. I do appreciate each and every one of you for sticking with me and for watching my videos. It does mean a lot, and so a big thank you to each and every one of you. I'm going to ask you to hit the thumbs up like button for me. That is really important. I know you have heard people say it doesn't matter if you like or dislike, but it most definitely matters. I contacted someone about that because I wanted to know the truth. I wanted to know if it really didn't matter, and I was told it most definitely matters. If you hit like, it gets you a boost in the algorithm. If someone puts a dislike, it puts you back where YouTube doesn't put you out in the algorithm as quickly. So it does most definitely make a difference. So the like button is very important, so please hit that for me if you don't mind. And if you've not subscribed, I would love for you to do that too. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. I don't do memberships. I can tell you right now, I will never do memberships. I enjoy what I'm doing, and I just bring you all along, and I'm so appreciative that I've got you watching me, and that's enough for me. And what else was there? Oh, the Facebook group. We'd love to have you over there. There's a link for that in the description box. But I do understand a lot of y'all watch from the TV. I do too. I love watching YouTube on my TV. I watch a lot of movies and shows on YouTube. But I'm always on my TV when I watch. The only time I am not is when I'm doing my thumbnails for my videos, and I watch my video from my computer and clip and cut something from my video to use for the thumbnail. But any other time, I'm most definitely watching from my TV. So let me get to the point. I'm going down the rabbit hole again. I am so sorry. The point of all that chatter was, I know how difficult it is to find anything in the description box on your TV. So if you want to join the Facebook group, if you just go to Facebook, under the search, just put in Southern Lady Artistic Creators, it should pop up, and we get you approved really quick. And it's just 3 simple little questions. That's basically making sure you're just not a BOT. And we would love to have you over there. We have a great group of people over there, just like the great group of people over on YouTube. I couldn't have asked for a better group of people, and I feel like I have been so blessed by it. And I think that is it. Oh, I did want to mention the eye candy pigment. I have 2 affiliates. That's the only 2 affiliates I have. I have turned down quite a few because I have to totally and fully support the company and the quality of the company. And so I chose to do an affiliate with eye candy pigment, and also Into Resin. And Into Resin makes their own molds, and they are stunning. They have sent me, I think, a total of 6 to do a review on. I have bought 3 on my own. They are not cheap. I'm going to be real upfront with you there. They are not cheap molds, but the quality is not cheap either. The quality is outstanding. The results from their molds, it makes resin look like crystal. If you get their artisan molds that are handmade, and I think they're called crystal. They do have other molds that are not like that. I've gotten a bird mold from them, which I love. I have done it in many different ways, and it's a fairly large mold. The clamshell is one of their crystal molds, and that is stunning. The turtle is a crystal mold, and that is stunning. And oh, I don't remember all of them. And they, through the affiliate link, if you're looking for a good quality mold, then you need to check out Into Resin. You do get a discount going through my link that's in the description box. It does not cost you any more for me being an affiliate. They give me a little bit, and when I say a little bit, I think it's 1 to 2%. I think that's what it is. And the same thing with eye candy pigment. If you go through the link, I do earn a little bit, but you also get a discount for going through my link. So if you're looking for a good quality mica, and they have other things than mica over at Eye Candy, just give them a check. They normally have sales every week on a certain color of the week, and you may just want to try those out and see what you think. Alrighty, other than that, I think I have talked enough for the night. So the only thing left to say is thank you again so much. I hope you have a fantastic Thursday, and I hope to see you again on Friday. Debbie is actually going out of town with her 3 sons this weekend. I so hope it is an amazing trip for them. They actually got a really fancy looking, it's not small, it's big, almost 3,000 square foot Airbnb home on the lake, and not far from here, but it's just going to be her 3 sons and her, and I am just so happy for her, and I just hope that everything is perfect for them when they take their trip. And so she'll be gone this weekend, and Dan is off Saturday and Sunday. He's worked 6 days straight in a row. Bless his heart, he is exhausted, and he has to work Friday. He's off tomorrow, but he has to work Friday, but he's off Saturday and Sunday. And I can't see him really wanting to do much of anything, so I will probably have the opportunity to come down here and on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and do some more videos. And y'all know I love doing this, so I'm excited, and that is fun for me. So I'm hoping I'll be able to see you all weekend long. And I'm still talking, aren't I? I am so sorry. Thank you again, and always try to be a little bit creative each and every day, even if it's for 5 minutes. I think it helps our mental mind and puts us in a better mood. It does me anyway. Alrighty. See you again real soon. Bye-bye.